This is the secret exit of Snowflake Freeze. This level's mostly going to be built around using the fire flower to melt ice blocks. At the beginning, we also saw some snowflakes that pause Mario and the shells. We'll talk more about those later. Now, Mario can't normally shoot fireballs while he's ducking. That's a custom change that we have just for this level. I was supposed to throw that shell earlier, but I saved it. The timing is very strict for hitting those ice blocks and being able to use the shell and the Yoshi that come off of them. This shell at the end here definitely isn't going to wait for me. There we go. All right. I got the save in the clear. That's pretty funny. This is Motor Palace, a level from Joker Shell OK. This level is sort of divided up into two sections, each with their own motor shell. That's the one that switches back and forth between a red shell and a spiny shell every time I bounce off of it. The reason I'm throwing this blue shell up is because if it's in my hand, it has a chance of colliding with the motor shell. We have motor skills here, so I can switch between normal and spin jumps in midair. I'm thinking back to the other Switch Palace where I got trolled at the end. I'm so scared of a hallway like this. Jumping. The power of the switch will turn you have pushed will turn blank into block. Your progress will also be saved. Thank you for the GGs. In Super Mario World, whenever Yoshi eats a power-up, it's automatically collected by Mario, no matter how far apart they are. While an object is still on Yoshi's tongue before he swallows it, Mario can still interact with it. If a shell is on Yoshi's tongue while he despawns or takes damage, it leads to weird things like this. We call it eat canceling. This is Neptune, a level from planets. All of the power-ups here are mandatory, and they're also too low for Mario to collect them directly. We have to rely on Yoshi eating them. Having a cape lets you fall way slower by holding down the jump button, but I can't go too slow or I wouldn't be able to make the jump. Here, Yoshi is pulling double duty. I catch back up to him after he's grabbed the shell. I dismount him to stay in the air as the shell is traveling back, and reboard him to bounce off the shell. Just like we saw in the tutorial, Yoshi holds that P-switch for me to land on it, and then we E-cancel this shell. That shell's going to travel right through the blue Koopas and then fall through the floor until it gets to the bottom. We're going to use this cape to hit the block underneath Yoshi. If we don't hit this blue Koopa with a fireball, he'll kick the shell off the edge. We need that to make Yoshi fly. We don't see it, but there is a hidden block here, so I need to be careful about where I fly Yoshi. And then, we don't need him anymore. This is Tall Tall Peak, a level from Grand Poo World 3. Here, Mario has the ability to climb and wall jump off of walls. This is especially useful to get this throw block up to the top to hit the turn block to go through. As Mario is clinging to the wall, there's a bar that shows up behind him showing how much stamina he has left. If that were to empty out, he would just start sliding down the wall until he hits the bottom. I started that platform moving to the left, and I need to catch it as it's falling to be able to reach the wall. This obstacle right here is what we call a slope muncher. You can't just run underneath it, you have to slide under. Now we also have some red nets up here. They're deadly if you touch them, so we need to use this vertical platform to get around them. Now we're about halfway up a very tall mountain, so there's some traditional mountain enemies for us to avoid, like a fish. This chuck here is 3 obstacles at once. We force him to jump first so he can go underneath, bounce off of him to go over, and then one more time to go across. We're gonna have to do a shell jump here because we don't have wall or floor close enough for us to use. And then we have to let this saw out to get over to the left. We have to go underneath it and then use it to get up on top of the wall. Here comes the last trick of the level. We have to ride this Cisco shell over to the right, and then time it so we can spin through it and the other shells. Hello, it's me. I forgot that I was gonna do a thing for the vertical streams where I changed the way this shows up. It's fine. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I feel like I did unlock them. Yeah, I unlocked this room right here. And I talked to this guy. And I threw some money at him. I'm not sure what it did. You know, I want to have my timer running. There we go. I'm kind of going back and forth between Marine and
It's me, Dupu, of Who is Dupu.
the other one. Hi, Dupu. Pilot? Is it Pilot who I mean? The one with the dog. L? Oh. For the likes. I was meaning to mention that at some point. I was just completely ignoring. Well, that's just great. Weird that I can see the outline of the room that's over there. That I don't recall ever having seen those before. That's why I don't want to be anywhere near those guys. Man, Yoshi's Revenge has been great. I kind of feel like I'm probably not even to the real meat of that hack yet. But, wow, it's been good. So, when I had heard that it was similar to Perchance in the way that there's a lot of extra stuff to do after the fact, I think I kind of in my head also lumped it together with the difficulty of Perchance. So I was blown away when I managed to do one-shots on the first 2 levels. Green is better than blue, so I'm going to leave that where it is for right now. Yeah. I do need... I wasn't thinking at all about mimics. Yes it is. Hey Frankie, that's right, it is game time. Okay. Yes, that was the gag at the end, yeah. It is filled with DACA. You're right there. Carmen, thank you very much for the 10 love you so much gifts. And for the boo. I love you so much too, boo. I already used my key. It's fine. I don't really care about. Getting the secret anyway. Hey, cat. Yeah, Gungeon's really good. I do need to think, because I plan on playing this more, I need to think about changing the layout. Because it's the 16:9 ratio, and I know people like being able to see a bigger view of the game on the vertical formats. And I refuse not to show all relevant information for a game. There he is. I should not have gotten right up on top of him. I regret doing that. Safe on Twitch. Pitchfork. I've had the pitchfork before. I like the pitchfork. Let's go and check first for secret paths, which there is one here. I still have a blank. I should have checked earlier. Carmen! And then we're gonna break the chest. Nice. One more. Carmen, thank you very much for being subscribed for 15 months. Did you submit any games for this month? Wow, those explode. Or I guess they can explode. That is almost a year. How did I know there's a secret path there? So somebody on YouTube told me about it. If you walk into the edge of a room and it makes the walking animation, that means that there is a secret door. Hey, Hannah. It is almost here. Almost here. Mario Kart. Willow, thank you very much for that 19-month resub. That's almost a year. I'm not going to do it against every wall. The way I understand it is that it's super incredibly more likely to have secrets in the chest rooms. So those are the only ones I'm checking. I don't know if it's only those that ever have them. Alright. Let's go ahead and get 2 jokes from the jokiest joking joke book ever written. No joke. What kind of horses did the young bandits use to ride? Stick-up ponies. What do you call a lone sailor? The masted man. What? I don't get those. I don't get those. Stick up, yep. Hello.
Boo boo boo.
That's my bad. I looked away. I actually thought the room was safe at that point. I guess I had armor, so it's not a total loss. How much do I need? 110. Full synergy. So this right here, this is part of the bullet that can kill the pass, which I need to buy that and then take it down to the 5th floor. So regardless of anything else that I might be able to buy, I need to get that first. Heron, I'm gonna have to kick you off the desk soon, bud. You're being a bad cat. Oh, I thought it replaced this floor. I was not making much of an effort to go there because of that. Oh. I'll have to start doing that then. Because surely I can get one key and buy another. Uh-oh. Who's this? That's scary. Shrine? A shrine to a forgotten bullet who laid down his arms. And my only option is to walk away. Okay. Oh no. I pushed them both off and they dropped their money down the money pit. Ryan with 10 gifted memberships to YouTube. Thank you so much, Ryan. And that means we get 10 more jokes. Gifts to Matute Fast, Yuli, Knockout, Stale Taco, Bajigajam. Hey, Bajigajam. Christopher Vasquez, Mustafa Poiraz, Mark. Not Your Average Sock, Anthony Gonzalez, all got gifted memberships. Not to toot my own mohorn. Alright, joke time. Why did the constellation get into so much trouble? It was Lion. What did the star tell everyone after the doctor left? Jim and I are having twins. What would Van Gogh call the Oscars? A very starry night. What? Which constellation is the strongest? Hercules. How can you tell if a star is alive? You check its pulsar. What is Iggy's favorite flower? An azalea. What do you call the star who wants to do it her own way? Rebel Wilson. What do stars wear when they go out? Their evening gowns. What did everyone think of the ladies' new song? They went gaga over it. This is awful. What is a fish's least favorite show? Shark Tank. Hey, that's kind of like a joke. Okay, no. This is not gonna work. Too many cats on the desk. They were pushing my keyboard off the desk. Hang on. This book was published in, I think we refuted the AI claim. This book, its first edition was in October 2015. It has been extremely bad. Shockingly so. And I still don't know what to do here. I'm sure I'll learn about that at some point. 110. I can't believe I did that. I walked in that room and just stood on top of the trap. Yeah, Gungeon. It's been a couple weeks since I played. We got my first win, I think 3 weeks ago. And then the week after that, I was attempting to build the bullet and being very unsuccessful at it. God, oh my god. I'm fumbling the controls. How many people do you think were involved in this nightmare of a book? It's so bad. Well, I'm not gonna pay for it. I'd like to. Yeah, I haven't gotten back to the forge floor at all, is the thing. I had one decent run, and it fell victim to just not being able to get a decent gun. I've been going back and forth between Marine and, who is it? Pilot? The one that has the dog? Just because the extra... That seems like an incredible active. Hunter, that's the one. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't actually know the full ramifications of what Curse does, but that active seems great. Oh, but I guess I can get very cursed. I did terrible. I did terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm not a huge fan of the crossbow, honestly. Yes. Yes, it should. Like, it's fine, but sometimes I feel like the game is saying, oh, you've got a crossbow, you can handle anything. I don't think that's actually how the game decides to give you weapons, but I would also like to get a rainbow chest. I'm not usually like the biggest fan of raisins in baked goods, but I mean it's a part of carrot cake. Whoops. Sorry, did you say raisins in cheesecake? I don't... Is that a thing? Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I need to get on doing more of the voiceover stuff. Okay, all right. I'm just making sure. Some kind of algorithm. Oh. Huh. I mean, we did get, I think, what, a total of 20 jokes just from Ryan today? So checks out. Okay. So trying to think a little bit ahead here. Before I move on to the secret exit to the floor, I'm going to want to defeat the regular boss so I can get the loot from the boss, as well as whatever happens in the oubliette. Hey, Dracubatic. Hello and goodbye. Hit him. Okay, thank you. Okay. Money, health, armor. Whoa. Okay, we'll take it. I have one key. I'm gonna go buy another key. I guess I'm also gonna take this. Because why not? Oh, there is an unexplored room. What do you know about that? I'm probably gonna regret buying that key. Okay, so we've got 3 chests to kill. And also, perhaps... It wasn't locked? Oh no. Guess I wasn't paying attention. Am I not allowed to save that for... There we go. What is this? What's happening here? Oh. That's something. One more thing. So, I don't know what happened. Hang on, I gotta fix TikTok still. Something happened. I'm trying to figure out exactly what it was. All of a sudden, I stopped being able to make inputs in the game, and OBS started going crazy, and I got an error from Windows saying that it couldn't access one of my hard drives. But everything looks fine now. Everything looks fine. OBS also crashed. I took like a whole heart worth of damage to nothing because the game was still running normally, but it wouldn't accept input from me. And it was like my CPU was being massively overused for a moment. It was very... Yeah, I've never seen anything like it happen before. No. That was not an OBS issue. I am so confused on how I took damage the first time, and then the second time just kind of... Whatever. That's a shame. Because I was I feel like I was standing behind the wall and I just took damage. And then I did let myself get hit that second time, but whatever. That run was cursed because of whatever happened with my computer there. Yeah. I need to fix my habit of getting hit and being so flabbergasted that I stop playing. That's a really dumb thing that I do. There you are. I guess my problem is I'm so used to playing Kaizo where if you make a mistake, it's over, that I'm allowing myself to get extra punished for no reason. Hey, TNC. Yeah, Twitch does say that it's dropping a ton of frames. Or that it did. Weird. I think it's recovered. Well. Chest? Ooh. Let me hold off on opening you because I want to make sure I get my 2 keys. No enemies. I want that nice shiny chest. Huh. That... I wonder if that exists before you find your first mimic. Hey, Derek. I think it's really funny that the way that I found out that mimics exist in this game is getting the achievement for finding a mimic while simultaneously instantly dying to it. Actually, I should probably go back and review that footage. Because I didn't see, like... The only thing I can think is maybe I had like an explosive weapon and blew myself up. I don't know if that's a thing that happened. Fuck. One shot away from no hitting him. Ah. I do. I really do want to open it. What? Okay. I just think it's funny that I have a sniper rifle and an op. Look at the DPS on it here in just a second. The crossbow lists itself as such high DPS. I'm liking the sniper rifle. Don't mind me walking right on top of it. Okay. Silencer, it looks like it's a pillow. Yeah. We'll see if I want to. I kind of figure there has to be something else here. Oh, I've got some extra health, don't I? So that's something. Let me come back to that in a second. There you go. That's a joke we could replace the joke book with. Sure. Witch pistol. Bullets that have a chance to transmogrify. Ah, very nice. Okay. I'm alright with that. I like the transmogrify. I don't mind that. Let's go and try this. Oh, there we go. Oh. That certainly seems useful. Right. Boss time. What do I have now? Got the awe. Missed. There we go. Not bad. I did that wrong. Okay. There's still a chest sitting there. Let me go ahead and buy a key, I guess. Crutch. Causes bullets to slightly curve towards enemies? Let's go. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I could have had 2 of the dang master rounds too. I just tripped over the finish line with the Gatling bird? Whatever his name is. What? Okay. I kind of feel like I have too many guns. Oh, well, I wish I had used those. Okay. Am I gonna get myself in trouble for shooting a chicken? Let's look at the store. Oh, never mind. I was just thinking Zelda, because triple crossbow? Cool. Okay. JK-47. Nothing else that I'm desperate to have. That's the lock. You are selling keys. We can think about that for later, maybe. I think that room is a, what you call it? A cell? I think I really like the crutch. I gotta say. uh... Ah, damn it. Well, there's a key. Green better than blue. I think I open this one. And then I'll go buy a key to open this door here. I don't have the cell key yet. Maybe I can get it here. Okay, so thinking back to what guns I have. Slowing bolts and a triple volley, so that does slow. I think I want to use just like the triple crossbow and the AWP. Drop gun. Fuck. Oh no! I didn't realize that that would hurt. Man, that tank destroyed me. Just absolutely destroyed me. That's a bummer. Sh- hmm. I wanted to ask what this guy did. Guy right here. Challenge mode? Hmm. That sounds like something I don't really want to do. That really doesn't sound like something that I want to do. No. No, it's not. Okay. So we'll leave him alone. So what I want, I think, is the spice. Spice sounds like a pretty decent thing to have available. Can't afford it. Can't afford it. Can afford it, can afford it. I got money burning a hole in my pocket. Yeah. I'll have it there as an option. Do I have globulons? I was trying to drop my sidearm. I understand why the game will let you do it, but I was kind of hoping. I'm just thinking about maybe trying to use the weapon switch. Just because it's... I don't know. I mean, I normally use the numbers on the number row to switch weapons. And that's probably not good for me because I have to take my finger off of a movement key to make that happen. Hold on. Extra key, all right. Please don't shoot my water barrel. They really wanted to. That motherfucker. I saw that book spawn in. He was right next to it. That was most likely Ryan. Ryan just gave a bundle of 10 gifts, which was crazy. Ammo? I mean, do I gotta take it? I should have read what that did before I grabbed it. A huntsman. Reload for momentary safety. Okay. Oh. But I get cursed. Okay. Interesting. Hey, awesome. Hey, I'm really glad that people like watching me play dumb video games. Twitch is dropping a bunch of frames again. Let me see if YouTube is complaining. Oh. YouTube says everything is fine. I'm gonna stop and restart Twitch. I don't think it'll make a difference, but let's just see. It's just network frames. I probably need to reboot at some point. All right, Twitch is stopped. Let's restart it. Seems okay right now. Let me do one more thing here, and we'll get back to playing here in a second. No, not necessarily. Twitch, I keep dropping frames on Twitch. So I stopped it and restarted it. I'm also starting Ping Plotter, so I can know if anything actually looks weird. Actually. I was I have my little handheld gaming device that I was fixing up. I went on like an overnight trip last week, and I brought this along as my only entertainment on the plane. And it didn't work, and I was very disappointed. My computer's acting weird. It's not enough, I think, to actually like stop streaming, but it is weird. Let's go ahead and get back to the game. Let's go ahead and open this chest. Ooh, a key. Poison vial. It's an active that gives a pool of poison creep. Okay. I suck. Oh boy. I'm trying to work out the Chancellor. I think I want to kill the Chancellor. I had been thinking that, like, because I left him alive before, and he showed up in the next boss fight, and I was wondering if there was some reason to do that. So, but I don't think so. I specifically looked that up for him because I had done it before, thinking that it might do something. And I just looked it up again, and with him it doesn't do anything. Not really. Except he is a potential danger. Ooh, sling. Hello. Where was he? Hey. I'm not really sure how that happened. Okay. I like the balloon gun. I don't like the pressure of having a useless gun after taking damage. Is it when you take damage while you have that gun equipped? Okay, okay, all right. Well, I do feel better about that then. He should have hit me. 100% he should have hit me. I think you might be a little biased there, Chance. What is this? Oh. Do I already have the store? No. Something strange is happening. The game is running poorly. Like, very poorly. Which I don't like. Hey, Sparkle Fritz. Oh no. Ah, god damn it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make this the last run that I do today. My computer probably just needs to be restarted. Oh, very nice. Crown of Guns? That's crazy looking. The Beholster. Get wrecked. That balloon gun absolutely wrecked shop. Okay. I don't think I checked for secrets. More ammo. Cool. Little bomber. Oh. Wow. Wow. Yeah. That's exciting. That seems like a really good find. You know, I was thinking about saving my key. So much. That's so much gold. Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. I'm glad I took damage off of that. Nothing. That's just an indecent amount of money I'm picking up. Yeah, I don't think I deserve that poison, is what I'm saying. I mean, I did walk into it, but still. I used a blink accidentally. Ah. Yeah, no kidding. Let's actually go and get to the shop. That's so much money. What? Well, might as well. I mean, if either of these gave synergies, I would pick them up, but they don't. A homing weapon sounds nice.
First blood.
Willow is first. Hey, Willow. I guess we might have had more than one first. Hey, Steve. Well, there goes that armor I just bought. Easy come, easy go. Let's go. I didn't actually even read what this gun did. Wow. That's nutty looking. Wow. Yeah, we'll take this. Yeah. No, you're not wrong. I didn't see it. Thank you. Even if I get a key, I need to use it on the cell. That's kind of a big if. No! No! Not a tank rematch. Well, that was way better. Yeah, yeah, that'll be really exciting. Gosh, I wish I had that key, but that's okay. I hate that. I hate that. That was a bad habit. That was the habit of a Team Fortress 2 player trying to switch weapons and pressing Q. Whoa! I don't know what that was fired at me, but I could not dodge it. We'll leave this for right now. I saw that. I'm trying to kill him. Thank you. I've got such a ridiculous stockpile of money. What we got? I mean, yeah. I already have some curse. I don't think I want. Yeah. So, I can feed guns to him, right? I definitely have guns that I'm not using. Wait, which gun is cursed? Ah, the huntsman. Yeah. No, I definitely do want to do that. Not that the money really matters, but I just kind of want to empty out my guns a little bit. I think I'm okay with what I have now. Yes, actually. I'm gonna go grab this chest. If I put the gunpowder down, is it gonna get grabbed? I really want it. I really wanted it. Oh well. Yeah. I think I remember this is like we're back. The game didn't crash. I may have just spotted what was going wrong. Let me just make sure everything's running first before we come back for good. So I have done a dumb thing. And I'm going to try to remember not to do this dumb thing in the future. It does sound like a vacuum when I talk. That's the fans on my computer because it is very hot right now. It's way hotter than it should be. And I think that might be the problem. So my computer fans are running at full blast right now because they were running at like nothing. And it's cooling down. When I opened up the software that controls my fans, it said that my CPU was at 99 degrees, which is way hotter than it should ever get. By a lot. No. What happened was I uninstalled the bloatware that controlled the fans, and I forgot to run the new program that does it. The fans were basically not running. I mean, they were, but not how they should have been. It's calming down now. Okay. That's way better. I'll roll the dice. Pained and paid. Well, that's not good. That was a bad result, in fact. Oh. I got an achievement for carrying a large amount of money at once. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Okay, so what do I have that can help me with this? Okay. I'd really like to have flight for that. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like him stealing my shots. Get out of here. Go on, get. What do you think I am? Seasons? Or the wind, the sun, or the rain? Cool. Yes, I'm greedy. I've not seen this one before. Hill pillars. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Here we go!
Yes, yes. That was good. What E? Still Gungeon. Oh man. Okay. Is this where I finally get to drop off the things? Why did I whatever. I was gonna complain about getting the water gun, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm glad to be at the forge. Shit. Hello. You don't look very friendly. Ooh. Is that an enemy? Jacob, thank you very much for that high five gift. Hearts would be very good. What? I got burned to death, but what is that? Oh my god. I would never in a million years have imagined that that floor would have hurt me. Not in a million years. Man, that's a bummer. That felt like such a good run, too. Oops, why did I Yeah. I just feel terrible that it was something that didn't even enter my mind could ever even potentially hurt me. And it wasn't just taking one damage, I started doing damage over time from it. Yeah, that was a good run. I'm happy that I had that run. Those synergies I had were crazy go nuts. That was a jammed kill pillars, right? If you're on fire, can you like roll? Put yourself out? Oh, kill pillars always has that jammed attack? Okay. Alright, alright. Well, that's the last run for me today. I do think I solved the mystery of why is my computer acting funny? And hopefully that won't happen in the future. That's a scary thing. Roll to put yourself out. Okay, I can try to remember that. Oh well. The next time I play Gungeon, I need to have a layout for the vertical stream that like is a little friendlier for vertical. I'm just such a stickler for not skewing aspect ratios, but I want to show a larger version of it and like also be able to show the stats. Horizontal? Yeah. Well, I'm waiting on YouTube to fix their new feature before I start doing that again. Because they're about to be doing a thing where you can do both the horizontal and horizontal and vertical at the same time and have them be part of the same video. Technically that can happen now, but the way that they do it is awful, and I refuse to use it. We're gonna raid GameCube. GameCube is playing that terrible, terrible looking Pokemon game. I guess I'm gonna be back in the morning with Yoshi's Revenge. Almost to the end of it. Almost to the end. Yeah, it's over.
It's over!